Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book and record episode to do. Today's book is Little Red Riding Hood. Now we got the same problem we had in the other book. There's no year to this. So these people look like they're from 73 or 74. So let's get started.
Hello, girls and boys. I'm your Peter Pan storyteller. When you hear this sound, you turn the page. Now, let's read the story together. Here we go. Little Red Riding Hood.
In a faraway land, there once lived a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. Now, I bet you want to know why she was called by such a funny name, don't you? Well, she loved to run through the woods to visit her grandmother who lived in the next village. So the little girl's mother made her a bright red hood to wear so her father could see her a long ways off and could go and meet her. One day, her mother fixed up a nice basket of good things to eat.
Little one, here are some goodies for your grandmother. I wish you'd take them to her. But mind you, dear, don't stop and talk with anyone on the way.
Going through the woods, Little Red Riding Hood heard a rough, gruff voice. "Where are you going, Little Red Riding Hood?"
I'm going to see my dear grandmother who lives in the little white house in the next village through the woods.
Little Red Riding Hood wasn't afraid of the wolf because she liked animals and was always friendly with them. But the wolf, oh, he was a bad one. He ran as fast as the wind and got to her grandmother's house ahead of the little girl.
Who's there?
"It's your grandchild, Little Red Riding Hood, and I brought you some nice things to eat."
Well, pull the bobbin, child, and the latch will fly up.
So the wolf pulled the bobbin, and the door opened. When she saw the wolf, Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother ran quickly away.
Turn the record over and we will continue on the other side. Here we are on the second side of the record. Let's read together again.
Because he was very hungry and hadn't eaten for 3 days, the wolf decided to wait for Little Red Riding Hood so he could gobble her up. So he put on Grandma's clothes and nightcap and got into bed. Soon Little Red Riding Hood arrived and knocked at the door. "Who's there?"
It's your grandchild, Little Red Riding Hood.
"Well, pull the bobbin, child, and the latch will fly up." Little Red Riding Hood opened the door and went in. She put the basket on the table and went over to sit on the side of the bed to be near her grandmother. But oh, she was frightened to see how her grandmother looked.
Grandmother, what big ears you have.
"The better to hear you, my child."
Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
"The better to see you, my child."
Grandmother, what big teeth you
"The
have.
better to eat you up, my child." But Little Red Riding Hood jumped up and ran quickly out of the house through the woods to her home. Because she had on her red hood, her father saw her from a long ways off and came running to meet her. And from that time on, Little Red Riding Hood never stopped to talk with strangers.
So that was Little Red Riding Hood. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, and have a groovy day. And our next book will be The Wizard of Oz.